Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines, and this is going to be a Banana Bandit video. This is where I had my bananas, and this is the fifth and sixth bunch that I've come across here. Banana Bandits hit me last night. They stole, well, so far I'm up to, this is the sixth bunch, and I guess so they cut the bananas down and they stole them, except these were not quite ready, so they ended up and they cut them on the spot. It's easier, so that tells me it wasn't a multi-cab. If it was a multi-cab, they would take the whole bunch and just take it over to the multi-cab, toss them in the back, and then go to where they're going to go and cut them up. But this is the guys on the motorcycle with the two baskets. You see them all day long. They're all over the place. They came over here, probably parked the motorcycle. Actually, we know where they parked the motorcycle because we found the spot where it looked like they did some more cutting up the path over here. This road going in, so folks are going on this road. They look over, they see some bananas, but it's not like they're just targeting me. Anybody that has a fruit tree here is a victim of theft at some point. But this is my livelihood. Is going to be these bananas. That's why we're planting so many of them. They left a couple over here. We're going to take those bananas with us, of course, but it looks like they didn't get to totally finish the job. And they also got that banana down there. There were two more on the way coming up, and it's one thing. I mean, they just steal. They're going to steal any and every fruit I've seen grown here, but and we've been a victim this year mainly of the durians, but and we've been keeping an eye on the bananas. We started bagging them, or they're looking good. We have a lot of young ones, but we've been keeping a good eye on them, so it's been good as far as the theft. But this time they hit us up, so it's just a matter of, and knowing that they're coming down from the road, it's going to be an issue. We did file a police report, and then there's the whole thing. It's kind of tough to do anything unless you know who it is or at least suspect somebody. But we got the report in there, so then later on, if we do catch the folks, and they would be responsible for these bananas as well. But and they just cut them down kind of irresponsibly. Well, I don't expect someone that's stealing to give a hoot about what they're doing. But yeah, they just cut them and drop the banana on top of another banana plant. They don't care. They do the same thing to this one. Cut these down right onto the banana. It's actually easier for them. Then they don't have to catch the banana, and it braces it up for them. Which tells me it's more likely a one-man operation, and the fact that they left some too. If they had the two men, one would be cutting, the other one's carrying. But it's just something we've got to keep our eyes on here, because this is my livelihood, and it's just getting to a point where it's helping out a little bit. It's at least paying for a worker for the week. It's getting me a roasted chicken for the evening on top of it. But and what alerted us to it is our blue baggies. We had some blue baggies floating around, and then we went over here and looked, and yep, sure enough, they've cut them down. So I'm going to pause it right now, and then I'm going to go back and see if I find any more that have been. And I got to clean these bananas up. Just basically chop them down, and keep them from damaging the others. And we'll see if we've got any others in the back. Okay, I'm back here by one of the durian trees. This durian tree was stolen from all the time this year. I didn't have too many on it because of my prune job. I made some videos of it, but that was the big producer, that big tree there, and that had gotten stolen. We had gotten some durians from it, but the majority went to the bandits. But this video is not about the durian. This video is the Banana Bandit video. If anyone has any information leading to the arrests of these fine individuals, I'd love to have it. But so this is where they clipped another one right here. They clipped another one down there. And they got a couple more over here. And they got my Saba as well. So that was this was a big bunch of Lacatan there, but this was the Saba over here that they got their filthy little hands on. And I just suspected it was like the kids coming over and helping themselves to the durian over here from across this fence before, but and that may have been the case, but this could have been somebody totally different. But because they hit all the bananas along this side, and we found some bits up above this pathway, right, kind of where I'm pointing there. So it looks like someone from the road who hit these bananas. And you can see I've got another banana down there in the creek. I'm gonna have to go take a look at that one as well. But man, it's tough here. It really is. It's a struggle just getting by. I'm at this point where I'm still putting investment into this farm, but then it's like, so you get a little tiny return to help out a little bit, and they just come and steal it from you. It's just ridiculous. It's upsetting. It makes me angry. But the best, yeah, it's a big, and this one's a big Saba heart coming, which is good because we just got that one stolen. So, no one wants to watch somebody drone on about their plight, but geez, it's just they.
Hala, did they not cut this heart in the Saba over there? That's big one there.
That one may be across on the other side of the fence there. That might be the neighbors. We'll see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not too. I don't think it's too late to get that one.
That's so high. That's pretty high. Look.
Yeah.
This one, they tapped this one, but that one did not.
So I think I've droned on about the banana bandits, and I cleaned up those other ones before. I'm going to come down here and clean those up too. But while I'm over here, I know there's a coffee bush that I can at least gauge. This is the smaller of them. The other ones are large, but they're loaded with the oh, okay. And then this is the small bunch on the end. So they end up they cut them right here where they do it. So they're sacking them. They put them in their sack and take off. Throw it on their back and they're gone. They're hard to catch, but we did what we could. I mean, we've got a man posted here at night. We filed the police report, and we'll take there are some other measures we can take. I won't say what I'm doing in case, just because I want to catch them. I want to catch them. So these are the coffee berries I was talking about. Looking at harvesting at some point, but they're still green. They need to turn red before you harvest them. And I know this is a small tree, but the other ones are large, and I happen to be next to this one, so I'm looking at it. And so the footpath is actually right there, that they go right across here. And they go right up that little path up the hill there, and that's where they said we've found some of the cut bananas as well. So it's easy for them. They come in on the backside, just kind of work their way across, get as far as they can, and steal as much as they can, and then come back. So I think we'll see about getting another no trespassing sign posted over there. Then we'll also see about posting the police, whatever we filed at a blotter that we filed at the police report. Get a copy of it and laminate it and post it on the fence as well. That's about all I can do for now. And just keep an eye on things a little better. And one thing we did roll by, and we think that there's a little place where they sell the bananas. Cielo, what is that? What's the place, the little fruit stand that they sell the fruits? Bangon Bagon? Okay. So we think that they probably sold them over there. When we drove by, there was one stand that had some really nice Lacatan bananas. The stands were lacking Lacatan, but they had there were some other types of Saba and stuff, but the one stand had some nice ones. Of course, you can't prove anything off of that, and I'm not looking to accuse somebody. There's so many people growing Lacatan bananas around here. I happen to be standing in the one little area that we have a couple Saba. But we drove through Patrocinio right after Bangon Bagon, where they have that little fruit market, and that's chances are that's where it ended up. And we were coming last night with a load. We were passing through, and I bet somebody looked up and said, "Hey, that's that foreigner. He's over there. He's growing a bunch of bananas." And one of them, they were probably drinking, and one's like, "What? They got bananas?" And so one hopped on his bike and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go over there." And chances are that's what happened, or somebody's been planning to do this for a while. But what's that, Cielo? Oh, okay, yeah, and like this one, it wasn't even ready. They cut it thinking it was ready. It's just basically vandalizing the bananas over here, because then not only do we lose the ones that were ready, but now we don't get a bunch of bananas from that one either. And we also called our banana buyer, who's more reputable in the area, Noel. He's been in a couple of my videos as well. Good guy, and he just to see if he had any a small buyer coming to just unload a couple of bananas. But he's had some folks do that before, and he's actually turned them in to where when they find out that they're stolen, they come questioning who he got them from, or. Oh, and there's somebody, anytime I see somebody walking up the hill, now I'm going to be like, oh, that's the guy. Cielo, do you recognize him over there?
No, I don't know. Maybe one of the habitant cows.
Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, now I suspect everybody's a suspect now, so I just need to chill out. And that's it. I'll keep you guys updated as we get more bananas. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.